Hello everybody, my name is Edson and welcome back to a brand new episode on the TimeShot SMP. I need to cover a couple of things. I've had a few comments recently about audio cracks and things like that. So you may hear it, you may have just heard it then, I'm not entirely sure. It's a little bit uncertain on when it happens, but it's been happening a little bit more frequently in certain episodes and certain videos and certain streams and stuff like that. My USB mic that I'm currently using it's slowly on the way out. We have been planning, or I have been planning to update to an XLR mic and actually get myself an audio interface and all of that good stuff, and basically just get a professional microphone. So I'm going to be doing that. Currently saving up for that, and it's going to be happening. I'm just hoping this mic will hold out for long enough and it won't start audio cracking and popping too much. It doesn't seem like it's done it, or it doesn't seem like it's sort of like picked up like how much it's been doing it and been doing it more frequently, but it's sort of like just plateaued out sort of thing. So I feel like it will just stay as it is for now, and hopefully it's manageable and you guys don't notice too much. So yeah, we'll see. Oh, there we go. We need to come back and get some of this. There we go. So yeah, that'll be happening soon. Currently, I think so. How I'm going to do it is I'm going to get and obviously, as you can see here, things are finally starting to come together now. It's such a weird looking build at the minute. I can't wait until the roofs are on all of them and everything will start to look a little bit nicer. Which obviously, hopefully, we're going to start building quite a bit of today. So how I'm going to do it is there's an audio interface, or three actually, that I've been looking at. One that Penny, you guys know from the server, she's actually got, and a couple of other people that I know have got. Another one, which is the one that I originally got recommended to me, and actually got recommended again by someone else. So got recommended by a couple of people, which are sort of like that know their stuff with audio interfaces. One of them actually works in radio that I know. And that was the original one that I was planning on getting, because I know a couple of streamers, or watch a couple of streamers that have that. And then there was another one that I was looking at, but I've been sort of like told to not really go for that because it's a lot more expensive for not that much of a difference in how it performs to the other two. So I've sort of narrowed it down to the one that Penny's bought. I'm waiting to see how she gets on with it. So far so good, from what I've heard. And the one that I was looking at, that I was originally going to get, which is a little bit more expensive. But it's a thing of like, I don't really want to waste any more money. I want to just sort of like get what I need to get, sort of thing. I don't want to like, oh, it'll do, I'll go for that. No, I need to buy the best that I can. So that's what's going to be happening with the audio interface. The audio interface is going to be, I'm going to be buying the best that I can. The mic arm that I get, that's going to be the best that I can get. The XLR cables and all of that, they're just XLR cables, they're fine. The microphone, though, for the time being, I'm actually going to buy a £20 XLR mic. But it does, 100% does. I know two people with this microphone, both of which I talk to when I play Overwatch in the evenings, most evenings. And their microphones sound just as good, I would say better than any USB mic I have ever heard. And it's just because it's an XLR mic, and it's the cheapest XLR mic, one of the cheapest you can get, and it just sounds so much better because it's an XLR mic. So I'm going to be doing the same. I'm going to be buying a £20 microphone. That's the same thing that Penny's done. I'm going to be buying a £20 XLR microphone, and then later upgrading to the Audio Technica. So I'm buying all the gubbins and bits and stuff that go with the Audio Technica XLR mic, so it goes with any XLR microphone, like the audio interface, all of the cables, the mic arm and all of that. But eventually, for the time being, I'll buy the cheaper XLR mic, which will sound a hell of a lot better, and then in a month or so I'll buy the better XLR mic, which is what I think is the best solution. I just need to sort of decide on what I need to get for the audio interface. I'm pretty certain on which one I'm going to get. I'm thinking of the more expensive one, but we'll see. I've still got a couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks before I can actually afford it. So I'm going to wait a little bit, decide a bit more, see how things play out, and then we'll be buying that. But just a little note on the audio at the start of this video. Anyway, with that being said, this building is extremely weird. Like, I've never built anything like this before. I've never built anything. It's got so many little bits and things going off with it that need building, need tweaking, need changing, need looking at, need doing things for. Like, it's bit by bit. Like, we've got like glowstone in some places, sea lanterns in others. You've got walls that are unfinished, some walls that are, torches that are in some places that aren't in the others, and there's so many little things that I need to work on. And I've never built a building in the way that I'm building this one. Like, one roof's done, another roof's done. No, the lighting's not perfect on here. I still need to add sea lanterns into here, and I need to get the sea lanterns, and it's such a weird. Also, Pudsey actually filled in all of that desert. Thank you so much, Pudsey. I don't know if I've mentioned it on a video yet. Like, we've done a little bit of that roof. We need to do more. Like, everything's so weird, like, in how I've been building everything, and I just don't. I don't know. So what I want to do is I want to start working on this. I want to start knocking some of the things off the list. I think the first thing that I want to do, or the main thing that I want to concentrate on today, I need to go and get the rest of the andesite for this bit up here. I then need to add the pillars on top and add some form of a roof. I'm going to add a flat roof to start off with, and then we're going to build the other roof on top. So the flat roof is going to happen first. So I'm going to andesite the rest of this, double andesite, add the pillars on top. Then I need to go and I need to create some form of like a lighting solution so nothing spawns on the andesite pillars, because they're not going to have any walls there on. And then I need to add some form of a flat roof, which will be, I'm guessing, this design replicated, but obviously with the wood taken out. So we need to add that roof, and then after we'll be adding a similar roof as to the one that we've added around here, which will sort of arc around. So let's get to that. Let's get to work on that. You guys will join me back when the flat roof's in and everything looks hopefully a little bit nicer. Let's do it. And welcome back. So I've not really done everything that I was supposed to say. This is actually a couple of days after the last cut. But as soon as I finished the last cut, you saw Talk came online. I actually ended up going and recording with him. And then this episode was supposed to get done for when the last episode was out. But then I did some mindless mining. So I've just been putting off doing what I was supposed to be doing on here. But I have been doing a bit of work this morning on here. And I have added the pillars that were added in. I've added the next top ring around. And obviously, as you can see, this building's like it's becoming probably one of the biggest spawn builds here. It's extremely massive. I've added like fences and then like half slab on top, and I'm going to leave the top of that open. There's going to be a roof on there, and I'm just currently going around adding the accents that I've added there, which is stairs upside down. Well, stairs the right way up and then upside down on where the pillars are. So I'm going around doing that on both the top and the bottom. Then I should add the flat part of the roof, which is the part you'll see from the inside. And then you guys will probably join me back and we'll just see where we're at in the episode, see where things are at and what I've been doing, and hopefully things will look up. Also, actually I'll talk about this while I get back to my place. After the mindless mining, which if you watched, you may have heard Poet talk about the glitch that happened. I think like he went through the portal, like a nether portal with my mule, and it like glitched and disappeared, but it doesn't disappear when that happens now or something. It like just goes, it stays on, like it teleports like away from the portal somewhere. So like it teleported in the overworld like 200 blocks away from the portal or something. So he eventually found it again, and then he's been hiding it in his base ever since. Tort found that mule, and then after the mindless mining, he went and showed me where it was. It wasn't there. Then we went to go and see where it was again. Like Tort was like carried on searching for it, and Poet like snatched it just before I could get to it. So Tort was chasing around the. Should probably try and work my way up out here. Tort was chasing around Poet, and he actually shot and killed my mule. So Tort, trying to save my mule, actually murdered him. So yeah, he's kind of dead, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. We'll get another mule, I think what I did was I grabbed a horse that was relatively fast, and I think that's what I went with. I tried to find a donkey with some high health, and then I went with a mule that... No, and then I went with a horse that could jump. I think... I tried to get one that could jump 2.5. I think I got one that could jump 2 and could sprint relatively quick. Because mules, which is why why people do actually prefer them to donkeys. They can do everything that donkeys can do, but they can... donkeys are pretty much like set in their ways. I think you can get like different health and stuff, but like the speed very, very rarely changes, I don't think. And I'm actually unsure if it actually does change at all. But the... actually, I need to do this on both sides. But the... Wait, do I even need to do it? I don't even know. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. And then, but the reason why mules are like popular for some that actually like horses and whatnot is the fact that it can take on traits from a horse. So just like breeding with horses, like if you breed 2 horses that are like half decent, quite fast horses, the odds are the baby will be extremely fast. Like one of the fastest you can probably get. So like if you breed the donkey with like a fast horse, the odds are the donkey is going to be, or the mule is going to be a lot faster than a normal donkey. Which is why I went with a mule, and it sucks. Like it's the first mule on the server, and then he died. But I didn't even get to name him. Damn it! I fell. I knew I'd fall. So yeah, that sucks, but it is what it is. We'll get another mule. So the name suggestions are still the same from before, and I'll be naming the 2 horses that I've got, unless it gets stolen by Poet or someone soon, and hopefully they don't. I don't even know why I have like pets or mobs on this server and get attached to them, because they always die or just get stolen or something. So I should probably not do that. Maybe I'll get one more mule, and then like if this one goes missing and this one dies, or any of these horses die, just stuff it. I'll just be alone on the server by myself, no pets, nothing. Anyway, I'm gonna get to work, carry on with this, and you guys will join me back a little bit later when some more of this is done. It's really coming together now, and I'm really liking it. Hopefully you guys are liking this too. Let's do it. And welcome back. So I've been working on this, and it's looking good. Obviously, we've got glowstone in the ceiling instead of sea lanterns. Apparently, the night crew, which I think is Anasia, Code, Jake, and Pudsey, they're always on air late at night, which is very early in the morning for me. Like, from like I would say like 3 to 4 a.m. till about 8 a.m. or something. They have been mining out or getting rid of all the water at an ocean monument somewhere on the map. I'm guessing it may have been the one that I actually went to. I think that's the closest one. It may be another one, though. I'm not entirely sure. It may be one closer to where either Code is going to build or something later on. So maybe he's built it like a little bit closer to himself. I'm not entirely sure where it is, but they've been mining one out. So hopefully we can get some sea lanterns soon. Like I said, I do need about 2, maybe 3 stacks now. I need quite a few. So I've been working on this. This is how I think I want the top. I'm a little bit unsure. Like the fences, I'm unsure about. With the slabs, I'm unsure about that. I still need to finish these walls here. But it's getting there. Like it's getting there. I've left this open. I don't know why I left those 2 open, but I've left this open because of the roof, and it's just easier. I don't think I've done it on the other side either. No, I haven't done it on the other side. And then I'm unsure about the top. The half slabs look better than just the fences. 100%. The half slabs and the fences look better. But I'm really unsure about the fences and slabs just all together. So they may change. I'm not entirely sure. I do want like open bits though. I may build like an archway or something, like a bit of an archway. But then I can't do that on the corner ones. I don't know. It's a difficult one. I may leave them just open as it is. But I don't want it to be spawnable blocks. Although it doesn't matter because there's too many torches, they can't spawn. But it's just, I don't know, we'll see what we can do with it. Also, if you guys might notice, I've actually been playing in 16 by 16 rather than 32 by 32 faithful. I switched over because I was like, I wonder what this build looks like in 32 by 32. And then I look over here, and I mean, this is why faithful is so popular, I'm guessing. I looked over here and I'm like, this looks exactly the same. And it's like, well, faithful is supposed to be it is the same, but just 32 by 32. So obviously from a distance, all the builds in faithful and normal pretty much look the same. But it's only when you get up close and sort of this angle. But I was like, I wonder what it looks like. And it looks quite nice. And I've actually been enjoying playing in the 16 by 16. So for the rest of this episode and for the next couple of episodes, I'm actually playing the just vanilla 16 by 16. I can't stand the glass. But I'm not really going to be building much with glass in this season. So I may actually just keep it as it is. I could always change the glass, but I don't know. I don't even need to build with glass this. Oh, I'm not building with glass this season, so not that I can think of anyway. I know what sort of build style I want to build, and I'm going to keep it a little bit of a secret for my main base. But I've got a few more. I think it's this one. I've got a few more emeralds from the farmer villager, and I've also been meaning to do this. Is it this one? There we go. Fortune. So I can pop that on there. Let me give him that XP. So, oh, he's just unlocked. I want to see what is. I don't know what the lowest for the name tag is. I don't know what the lowest amount is. I should probably check that up and see what we've got at the minute. Because I'll need to note down what the lowest amount is. Because name tags is another thing that we could sell. Honestly, like, I don't even think a diamond I'd sell them for. Probably like, I don't know. I'd even probably just sell them for, like, I don't know. I don't even know what I'd sell them for. Something that I'd need. Anyway, the reason that I got that is because, where did I put the, I've got it here. The reason that I've got that is because at the end of this episode, I want to go mining. I haven't been mining yet. Well, I went mining a little bit in between one of the cuts, the first and the second cut. Oh, what did I put in there? But I want to go mining again before my stream tonight. I've literally, the only thing I've got left to do, it's currently 5 to midday. It's 5 to 12. It's almost noon, and I've got nothing to do. That's it. Once I've finished recording this episode, I've got nothing left to do. I need to edit and render this out. I need to edit and render an episode of The Forest, and that's it. That's all I need to do. So for the rest of the day, I've got it free, and then I'm streaming on TimeShot tonight. So I want to actually spend like a few hours just watching some YouTube videos, watching some streams, and getting some mining done, which is going to be quite good. And also obviously playing in this the vanilla texture pack again. But obviously, like I said, a lot of this is now coming together. The roof, I can actually let's go up and finish that. So how I'm going to do the roof is very similar to very similar to Fabe's. It really sucks that I don't get the XP out of that. I may leave it so they. I really do like getting XP from that sort of stuff. It is what it is. Right, 4 should be enough. We'll pop the rest in there. So the roof is going to be similar to the roof that I've got. The roof that I've got here. So it's going to go up with stairs and then like flat out along the top, around 5 blocks or so, with slabs. And obviously I'm going to build like the other slabs in there as well. And what is that supposed to be? Oh, that's supposed to be. Oh, I see. That's supposed to be sea lanterns as well. So it's going to be that, but obviously this up here is, if I can get up here, this up here is curved. So it's going to be a curved roof, which is going to be interesting to do. And obviously it's going to overhang on the 2 sides. It's going to overhang over here. And I'm just really looking forward to building that. And from here on out, like the rest of the blocks inside of, because the roof inside of there, you can see the very top of the roof. Like I haven't added like a flat roof and then built the roof on top like I've done here. But for this big roof, I do want like a flat bit. So I've built this. I've built the pattern in the roof. I've just left the glowstone blocks open for now, just because then nothing is going to spawn on here and like drop down and stuff. I'm pretty certain like there's no spawnable blocks. What's the center block here? Light is 15. Holy crap. Jeez. Okay, yeah, nothing can spawn up here. So yeah, that's obviously I just need to fill this in. The rest of the blocks I'm going to use to fill in is this block. I know I could just use cobble or dirt or something, but I don't do that in builds. I always like it's the same. So I've explained this before and I will explain it again. How I play Minecraft, if a creeper explodes, right? And if a creeper explodes, and there's a hole like that, it creates a perfect rectangular hole. A lot of people will go like that. Can't do that. Can't do that. In my bread. In my bread? In my bread. In my mind. I'm just like, no, I can't do that. I need to fill it in properly. The same goes with builds. A lot of people, like, if someone like terraforms like a mountain or something, the prime example, there's nothing wrong with doing this. It's just not how I do Minecraft. Like the prime example is season 1 of TimeShot, where Poet built his spawn, what was it? His spawn tower, Poet Tower with the big P flag. He built that over a over like a little hill thing, but the hill wasn't there. He built that hill. No, so it's actually it looked quite natural, but like you break one block and it was just hollow, completely hollow. I could not do that. The same goes with building. Like people build roofs and they just slap any blocks inside, or just enough that like nothing spawns, or they just put torches in there and have it like hollow. I can't do that. I can't do that. It needs to be like a solid structure. I need to fill all the blocks in, and I need to fill all the blocks in with the right blocks as well. I'm extremely weird with how I do that, and I did not bring enough blocks. Damn it! You are kidding. I honestly thought I had enough. I underestimate how big this roof is. Like when I was actually placing all of the half slabs and all of that in there, honestly, like I went, I brought half slabs of the stone slabs and the stone bricks up, and I got up here and I'm like, oh yeah, this should be enough. I barely did a quarter, and I was just like, what the hell? I've run out. The amount of times I've just been taking stone from the mindless mine, I really need to add some more back into there, which is another reason why I want to go mining at the end of this. I'm going to just donate all of the stone back into there. Anyway, I'm going to finish that. I'm going to head off mining. I'm going to get the rest of my day done. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode. I'll try and snag a screenshot somewhere in here that will show the progress that we've done today. Quite a lot of it has been upstairs. And like I say, if you guys have enjoyed this, make sure you leave it a like, make sure you leave it a comment, subscribe if you're new, and as always, I'll speak to you all soon. Take care. Oh, also, let me know what you think of this texture pack, the 16x16. Do you guys actually like it? Because I'm actually kind of a little bit liking it right now, instead of the faithful. Who knows? Anyway, bye!